Hi there, Emmanuel here, and you've probably found this video because you're looking into this Leads Gorilla. You're looking for a Leads Gorilla review, or you're just doing some research to see if you want to give it a go or not. Yes. So if you haven't already, if you haven't visited the channel, it's your first time. I just want to say hi. I want to say welcome, and I want to ask you to don't forget to hit the subscribe button, which will just be below me here. Just hit on that, and don't forget to tick on the bell icon as well, so that anytime I do release any new reviews, anything, any tips, any tricks, anything I learn that I think is going to be of help to you, I'm putting a video out there, and I'm doing that constantly. So make sure you don't miss out on that and hit the subscribe button below. Alright, another thing is, if at any point you want to get access to my free 4-part affiliate marketing course, then all you got to do is, again, go below this video. There'll be a link there, and you get completely free access to my 4-part video affiliate marketing course. Yes. Alright, so let's get into this then. Leads Gorilla. So in essence, what this is, it's an app. It's like a smart app that goes onto your computer. So what it does, it helps you run a kind of leads agency. What they're saying is, in this day and age, while I'm filming this, we're in the coronavirus epidemic, so there's a lot of offline businesses that are probably struggling at the moment to find leads. Yes, and what a lot of offline businesses do, kind of the middle to kind of lower end offline businesses, people that aren't spending a lot of money on their marketing, they don't have the skills to rank really well on places like Google, Facebook, and all this sort of stuff. So what this app does, it goes out there. So let's just say we're going to look for plumbers. So you put in the keyword plumbers. It goes out there in your local, so it's like local SEO. So it goes out there and looks locally for people that are in the plumbing field that maybe have a website presence or they have a social media presence, but they're not doing it correctly. They're missing out on certain things. And this is what a lot of people do. They might just stick a website up, but it doesn't rank. And it doesn't rank because they don't really know what they're doing. So this goes out there, finds people, and then sees where they're going wrong with their Google listings, with their Google Maps listings, with their Google My Businesses, if they've got a Google My Business, or with their social media presence. So this is the page here. So it just kind of tells you what it does. It finds targeted leads. So like I said, people with on their Facebook pages, Facebook places, and their Google Maps, where they're not doing very well. It identifies and it analyzes their Google My Businesses and their Facebook ranking factors where they're falling down. So maybe they haven't got a good, their website missing certain SEO aspects. SEO just stands for search engine optimization. When you get these things wrong, you don't rank. There's no point having a beautiful website if you're sitting on page 10 of Google. Nobody's going to find you. You want to be on page 1, really. So there's certain factors that potentially you're doing wrong where you're not ranking. And this is kind of finds these sort of factors. Maybe they haven't got good reviews. Maybe they haven't got good pictures. Maybe they don't leave an email on their site, and things like that. So it goes out there and it kind of finds these things. It finds unclaimed Google My Businesses pages. So maybe they've got a business, but they don't have a Google My Business page. So it lets them, the software lets you know. And then, so it's 3 steps. You get these pre-qualified local leads. You generate professional reports, and this I've seen one of the reports. It does look really nice, really professional looking reports that tells them where they're going wrong in their business, in their rankings. And then you go out there and contact them and say to them, listen, you're going wrong here, here, and here, and I can help you. Let's talk business. This is the page. You can go through it in your own time. Nice page. It talks about being a local lead person, finding people local leads. Telling you not to worry if you don't have any experience, you don't know how to contact leads. They give you written out emails and all this sort of stuff. And it's just, it's basically just goes through what I've just said, and it says how you can help businesses move up their Google rankings, basically, for a client. So here we go. This is what a Google My Business looks like. Yes. So so that's what I said. With this, you can either be the agent yourself, so you can sell these leads on to other people that are kind of trying to find leads, and you can say to them, look, I'll give you these reports that you can go out there and talk to the leads, and you do all the hard work. Or you can actually be the person that contacts the leads. You can be the person that finds people's sites that are not producing well, and you go out and you contact them by phone or by email, and you have a sit down and you say, this is where I can help you. Yeah, they have two versions here, the normal and the platinum. So the leadsgorilla starter is, this is all the things you get here, and it's a $47 one-time payment. Yes, or you can, if you're going to do this, I would go for the advanced because it's got more things. You want to be able to generate these reports. It's the reports that's going to do the selling. It does email templates for you as well. So, you do the reports, you want to email the people with all this beautiful report, and if you don't know how to write emails, it does some email swipes and stuff like that as well for you. Plus, you can do more leads. With this one, you can contact 3,000 leads a month. This one's only 1,000 leads a month. This one's $54. So, for that difference in price, I'd probably go for the more advanced one if I was going to do this, They do have some upsells. The upsell one is $49 a quarter or $39 a month, and that's basically everything's unlimited. So you can contact as many leads as you want. There's a light version of that, which is $19 a month. We also have the upsell 2, which is something called citation growth, which is $37. I don't really know what that is, to be honest. There's the upsell 3, which is called a guerrilla agency. So like I was saying, you could be the agent, you sell the leads onto other people that want to do this themselves. Or upsell 4, that's $67 by the way, or downsell for $47. Or upsell 4, you can become a reseller, which you can sell this onto other people and you make a commission for selling it. You make $97 if you buy the light version. You get 100%, sorry, and that for the light version it costs $97. If you buy the platinum one, so you get paid on the higher one, then that's $197. So there it is, So basically, I think what you're actually going for here is offline people in offline, and why they've kind of brought it up is because a lot of offline businesses are suffering to get leads now with all this sort of coronavirus going on, and most offline businesses don't know what they're doing when it comes to ranking their sites or putting Google Maps up or getting a good Google Map listing. Where the problem comes in for me here is that, okay, say you found a plumber who's doing everything wrong, and then you approach them. You need to know how to rank their site. So if I've got a Google Maps listing and I'm sitting on page 5 of Google. Do you have the skills? Because this doesn't really talk about that too much. Do you have the skills? You've identified what's wrong with me now, where I'm going wrong with my SEO. Maybe I need better backlinks, I need better pictures, I need more reviews, I need more whatever. My email's not showing up. So now do you have the skills to actually move my site up from page 5 to page 1? Because most won't, so that's another learning curve. You need to go and learn how to become an SEO. Yeah, you need to go and learn SEO skills, which stands for Search Engine Optimization Skills. And that in and of itself is a big learning curve. Top SEO people get paid thousands because it's a skill that takes a little while to learn, 6 months to a year, I think, to learn. Do you know how to rank sites and move sites up through Google? You can try and outsource it as well, but I'd be very, very careful. A lot of people go to places like Fiverr and pay some guy in India to help you, not necessarily India, anywhere, that says, look, let me help you upgrade your site and move it up Google listings. You pay them $25 and they send you some really crappy backlinks. I've done it before, and I know that this sort of stuff, you actually really need to learn how to do this. Or if you're outsourcing it, if you were to outsource this to ask someone to move sites up Google rankings, it can cost you $1,000 to $3,000. That's not made up in my head. That's a price tag that I got when I was asking someone to help me move my website up from page 2 to page 1 for a keyword I was going for. $3,000 to improve the SEO, because that's how valuable the skill is. So this will help you find the leads, but whether it will help you become an SEO person that you're going to need to learn to move things up, then that's different. If you want to just use this to then sell the leads onto another agency, then I suppose you can do that as well. I mean, you're not going to make tons of money from that way. I mean, the money's in helping people get the leads, helping people move the rankings up. So, but look, if that's for you, for me personally, I wouldn't want to be doing this sort of stuff where you're helping offline businesses. you know, because you're working with, my friend's done things like that, and he just tells me it can be really, really difficult unless you really know what you're doing, you know. But if you want to give it a shot for, what was it, $45, then I suppose it's worth having a look. Do you know what I mean? It's maybe good in this day and age to help people, offline leads that are suffering, to get leads. If you can help them with a few things, like maybe just tidy up the sites a little bit, then why not? Do you know what I mean? You know, you identify some of the things that's wrong, and if it's not too difficult, you can help with that. Do you know, and get a bit of a payment for that. That's the way I would go at this if this was for me. But for me, I prefer to do everything online, where I help people go into what we call affiliate marketing, help them sell things online, where other people have done all the hard work, and you just take the customer to their sales page, and they do all the selling, and if they buy, you get commissions of $500 to $1,000, you know, without having to do all of this, ringing people up with scripts and writing people proper emails and hoping that you can get a meeting with them and all this sort of stuff, you know. But that's just me personally. You know, some people might like to do something like this and go out and do the meeting and all that sort of stuff. You know, so listen, I hope that was of some sort of value, and that helped a little bit. You know, it's not. If you want to take a swing at it, it's not too expensive. It looks like it's a pretty nice site. If you look at some of the reports, they're really, really nice. So yeah, you know, if it's for you, why not? Why not take a swing at it? Do you know what I mean? Me personally, like I said, I'm into affiliate marketing. I've been in affiliate marketing now for 10 years. And the thing with me, when I initially started affiliate marketing, it was 10 years ago, and I was doing really, really well at the time, but I didn't even know it. I was making commissions of 1,000, 3,000, 5,000 sometimes, you know. But in this sort of market, you hear everybody telling you how they're making 25,000 a day, 50,000 in an hour, and I'm thinking, well, where am I going wrong? So I went on what we call I call it the shiny object journey, and I tried this. It was all just too much. I just couldn't make none of it work, so I gave up. And I was lucky, because I think in that time that I gave up, everything slowed down, and I still had that thought in my head that I can make this work, you know what I mean? And I was lucky in that time to meet two mentors that actually taught me the basics of marketing online. They taught me about traffic, turning traffic to leads, turning leads to sales, and doing that on a consistent basis, you know. So that's why now I put together this free 4-part video course that teaches you to do the same thing, to go from where you are now to a point where you're getting leads to a point where you're getting sales, and doing that consistently. Do you know what I mean? So if you're interested in that and you want to see this 4-part video course that will teach you the basics of affiliate marketing, then all you got to do is click on that link below, and you get completely free access to that. You know, but either way, listen, I do hope you do get some value from this. If you did, then please just take a second, give it a thumbs up. Also, share it with anyone else you think might get some value from it as well. If you have any questions, any comments at all, then leave it in the comments box below. Alright, once again, thanks for listening. Until next time, you take care. I'll speak to you soon. All the best. Take care.